bystander in the story of your own life. Well, yesterday I sat alone for a little while and I was pondering over the different phases that I went through in my life, in my personal journey. And I suddenly remembered a clear phase of around, a few years, right from 2000, probably 1997 to 2007, when, well, that was the most magnificent phase of life, where I did some beautiful things. I created some great experiences for myself. I met some amazing people in life. I went through some of the best of the transformative experiences that I had in my whole life. And I was wondering what made the difference. I was wondering why. There are times when you're very active. There are times when you jump into action. There are times when you create miracles around yourself, and there are times when everything goes into a lull and you feel that dull, and all of a sudden you feel that something is missing. That Josh is missing, and you are looking at, you want to restart your work, you want to restart your journey, you want to be in that action mode, but added with creativity. And you're wondering, where has that gone? Probably if you had experienced that earlier. And I was looking at this phase in my life from 1997 to 2007, and I thought, what made the biggest difference, which differentiates this phase from the rest of my life? And I saw something which was quite awakening in the moment, and it jolted me out of that little lull that I was going through personally. And the insight that I got was, I was being somebody in those 10 years, and the results were the side effect of who I was being, and the approach that I had towards life in those 10 years. Although I had magical transformation even after that, although I had a great evolutionary story even after that, but that period was when I was actively engaged in my own story, and I was not a bystander, and I was deeply immersed in the experience that I was manifesting for my own self. And I started contemplating on what was I doing, or who was I being in those 10 years. And I recollected, it was a short time travel that I did, and I recollected that I was being intensely focused and committed to create the results I wanted. I would want you to listen again. I was being intensely focused and committed to create the results I wanted. This way of being, this who I was being, was the actual missing link which made the whole difference, and which is what I felt, I sensed, I understood is what was missing in the rest phase of time. In spite of great results that I created, the results could have been 10x better or even 100x better had I been the same who I was being from 1997 to 2007. Intensely focused and committed to create the results I wanted to see, I wanted to experience. My question to you is, go back to that phase of time when you were awesome, when you were superb, when you were deeply engaged with life, when you were really creating the results you wanted to create, and ask yourself, who were you being then? Because who you were being then is the who created the results. And then probably, if you're like me, you fell into the trap that, what I was doing was making the difference, the techniques, the strategies, the action. You might be wondering as to which action strategy was the best. I would again want you to think over it. Is who you were being more important, or what you were doing more important? Because what you were doing could have been done by anybody. And what you were doing could be replicated at any point of time. But the only thing that you carry throughout your life, along with different action strategies, is who you are in the moment. And being your authentic self is the first thing you can do to create authentic influence in your life, with your clients, with your customers, with your friends, with your family, with your own self. If you really want to create this experience of authentic influence, and this will be probably more important if you are a speaker or a trainer or a coach or an expert or a leader. If you really want to create this authentic influence in your audience, if you want to create that deep transformative experience for your audience, ask yourself, go back to that phase in your life when you were being your authentic self, and be that authentic self leader. Bring back those lessons which you implemented as an authentic self leader. Recreate that magic of authentic self leadership. And probably you will start being that who actually created the magical results at some point of time and is missing now. I hope this helps you understand. I hope this helps you create the magic again. I hope this helps you in your own personal development. I hope this helps you in your story of personal growth and personal transformation, and helps you create that magical results for your clients as a speaker, trainer, or a coach, or an expert, or a leader, and create the magic of authentic influence in everybody you come across, and help you connect heart to heart with your audience, whether it's as a public speaker or a trainer, a corporate trainer, or a life coach. Be it any which way, or be a parent and you want to influence your kids in a most authentic way possible. Go back to the essence of who you are. Go back to that time when you were being the real you. Go back to those times when you were actually creating the results you dreamt about, you wanted to create. And probably you were immersed so deep that you didn't realize that you're actually being someone who's creating those results. And now is the time when you want to recreate that magic. I invite you to go back into that phase of life and find who you were, and make space for that who you were to re-emerge and recreate the magic that you want to create today, this moment. I hope this helps you see the truth. Well, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would invite you to subscribe to my channel, share it and like it, and spread the message, because this is the best that we can do to help people across improve themselves, develop themselves, and help others develop in their journey of personal transformation. Love you all.